Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to the Pokemon Black Randomizer Nuzlocke. Last time, we had Kamara evolve into a Crobat, and we had Roy Jones Jr. evolve into a Babarrel, who proceeded to kill our encounter on Driftvale Drawbridge. This time, we're gonna explore around Driftvale City, see what it has to offer, probably get some new encounters, who knows. I am very excited. This city has some of the best music in the game. It is beautiful. They also call it Charizard Bridge because of its elegant form. That's not what I wanted to do. Let's go ahead, head right into Driftvale City. Oh? So you're the trainers Elisa was talking about, huh? I'm Clay, I'm the gym lead around these parts. Don't be expecting no welcome now. So when we lowered that bridge, the Team Plasma guys we'd caught done escaped in all the ruckus. What a bother. We're grateful that you lowered the bridge, but how's it our fault they escaped? You can say whatever you want. What's important is y'all showed up and then Team Plasma escaped. Maybe it's a little heavy-handed, but you ought to start looking for Team Plasma too. You're both talented trainers, aren't you? Tell you what, if you find Team Plasma, I'll let you challenge my gym. Life's all about give and take. Well, I suppose that's fair. But really, we would have looked for Team Plasma even if he hadn't asked. I can get stronger while beating that bothersome bunch. Cat, I'll go on ahead. Alright, so as Clay just said, we will not be able to fight Driftvale City Gym until we defeat Team Plasma. But before we go exploring for that, I'm gonna go around these houses. Even if your items are taken away, they'll return to you safely, but disposable items seem to disappear. The cold storage is in the southernmost part of the city, so the cold storage seems to be a new area where we can catch Pokemon. What's in here? Hey, the professor gave you a Pokemon to start your journey, right? If that Pokemon is still with you, and if you two have a strong bond, there's a special move it can learn. Want me to teach it a battle combo move? What's that? Grass Pledge. I remember seeing this move in other games, I forget what it does. It's a 50 power special type grass move. A column of grass hits opposing Pokemon. When used with its water equivalent, its damage increases into a vast swamp. So it seems like these moves are good for like double battles. No. Yes. Alright. Water Pledge, Fire Pledge, and Grass Pledge. These three moves will create a special effect if they are combined in battle. Interesting. So that's useful for like double battles and stuff. Well, they stole my Pokemon. How dare they? You got anything to say? What about you? On the other side of the ocean, there are a lot of different people and a lot of different Pokemon, aren't there? I'm a heartbreaker. My name, Charles. I wanted to get the attention of a girl I like, so I learned a new style of Pokemon battling. Its name, Rotation Battle. In Rotation Battles, you send out 3 Pokemon at a time in battle. One Pokemon takes the lead position and the other 2 stand on each side. The trick is, each turn you can change their positions, and that's a rough explanation of rotation battles. Interesting. Challenge is the essence of life. That's pretty good advice. So that guy will challenge us to a rotation battle, which is a kind of battle that was introduced in Generation 5. Enemy here. We get ourselves a heart scale, very nice. I'm sorry, that Charles guy bought everything I had. Trying to... and roots. Whenever you use them, it's going to lower the Pokemon's happiness. How really frustrating. Medicine. No one really likes medicine. Whenever you come to the market, vegetables of all seasons are available. Isn't that wonderful? Moo Moo Milk for 1 bottle. I will take 1 dozen of those. Moo Moo Milk is some of the most efficient healing items, like cost to health ratio. So that's very cool. That's an interesting buy. Or it's a good buy. You, glad you came. You want something good? Then show me a Pokemon level 30 or more. Oh, you not so good yet. After training Pokemon, come back here again. Interesting, so that guy's gonna give us something if we have a Pokemon of level 30 or more. I see a Pokeball back there. Is there a way we can like... Yes, there... Earl. Did we go in this house already? I forget. No, we haven't. You're a trainer? We have a Pokedex. Please do me a favor. I would like to see a Pokemon that learned a move called Strength. To be clear, that's Strength. Yeah, Roy Jones Jr.'s got Strength. He's got a hell of a lot. He's got beef. And she gives us a heart scale. Very cool. We got lots of heart scales. I wonder when we're gonna find a good area to use them. There's a building up here. What do you have to say? No. There is no everlasting happiness, so don't get greedy. Wise words. Hold on, why was that text so slow? Is our text speed on... No, our text speed's on fast. Maybe it's just an old lady, so it's meant to... She's meant to talk slow. Alright, these guys don't have anything for us. That guy said there's a old guy on Route 6 who was looking for a legendary Pokemon. Here's the gym. We can't challenge right now because Clay's dealing with Team Plasma. But he said if we go to Route 6, there's an old man who's looking for us. Or not looking for us, but looking for legendary Pokemon. So that is very interesting. But right now, we have ourselves a new encounter. Gonna put Roy Jones Jr. out in front. Let's go ahead and see what we get. Ooh! You got ourselves an Aggron. That is a very nice encounter. I think I'm just gonna use a Quick Ball. I don't want to mess around with sticking in against an Aggron. And we catch it, perfect. While seeking iron for food, it digs tunnels by breaking through bedrock with its steel horns. To be honest, this may have been a better hailstorm candidate than Pikachu. I'll be right back when I think of a name. Alright, I have come up with a name. We are going to name this Aggron Amaranth. Not after the streamer, but the band.
That I inquire, so my discord someday takes me higher. I hope to fail you, let expectations rise.
Very nice. I'm happy to have an Aggron on our team. Do we want to replace any of our team members with it? Honestly, Amaranth may be staying in the box for now, because she is not too good against ground types. And Clay specializes in ground types, if you couldn't tell by his name. Go ahead, rest our Pokemon up. And then, as that guy in that one house said, the cold storage is in the southernmost part of town. So we're gonna go ahead and check out if there's a new encounter to be found there. What's over here? The bald guy, ruminating. The reason I'm hanging around is because I want to hang around. Oh, if my Pokemon just knew the move Surf, I could go on top of the water. Alright, I'm guessing we're gonna get the move Surf somewhere in here. Just based off of that, like, not so subtle foreshadowing. So we go to the right here. Looks like this area is blocked off. What do you have to say about this? Training and catching Pokemon. So there is gonna be an encounter here in cold storage. Let's go ahead and turn our dowsing machine on real quick. And also, keep Roy Jones Jr. out. I don't want to use all of my quick balls, because we only get 3 of them. So I want to be careful. Aggron I used just because I didn't want to deal with lowering its health. Get ourselves a PP up in the trash can. Oh, there's an item back here. But first we have our new encounter. We get ourselves a Poliwhirl, which is, interesting, to say the least. Does Poliwhirl evolve using a Water Stone? We don't have a Water Stone, so that doesn't really matter. I guess... I don't know, this may be the first Pokemon I'm not too thrilled about, honestly. Got Body Slam. Listen, I know, refuse to judge any team members, because they might be useful in the future in a way that you don't... Okay, alright. There goes that. So now that Poliwhirl isn't on our team, I can judge it all I want. Poliwhirl is a very basic water type. I'm not too happy. We have like 4 water types in our team already. So I'm not very interested. We get ourselves an Ether. Oh, so I was keeping my team the same just because I wanted to catch some more Pokemon, but we do want to rearrange our party to deal with Clay. And we also want to do a lot of grinding, because the level cap for this gym is level 31. And also that guy in the market wants a Pokemon that's level 30 or higher. So now we have a decision to make. How do we want to handle Clay? So I think it's likely that he's going to be using a Sandstorm team. So I think the Heavy and Green Day are going to be very valuable for us, just because they can like use Water Gun, and then, you know, Green Day can use like Razor Leaf. Well, Razor Leaf is physical. Ooh, you know what we can do? Because we're going up against ground types, and ground types are pretty heavy, we can teach Green Day Grass Knot if we want, and then that'll do just a bunch of damage. Self-deception is not going to be useful. So, and also Roy Jones Jr., yeah, you put in your work, you deserve some rest. So we are going to, I think I'm gonna bring in Grim Salvo just because of the Levitate that it has. Same thing with Kamara. I just kind of like having them on the team, to be honest. Kamara kind of gets messed up by rock type moves. Well, now that I'm thinking about it, should we keep Kamara on our team? It can't really do much. So I think Kamara is actually going on a bench too. Grim Salvo, he's immune to ground type moves, and he's a fast special attacker. And I'm hoping that if we get Grim Salvo up to like level 31, he's gonna learn a good move. That's not like Sucker Punch and actually uses his special attack. Yeah, Beast in Black. So who do we want now? We don't want Amaranth. Should we use One Republic? Ocean Man isn't gonna be too useful. Litway or Corpse is gonna get messed up. Man, Clay seems like a pretty bad matchup for us. So here's one plan I have right now swimming around in my brain. We can put One Republic back in the party. Since I'm pretty sure Clay's gonna be using Sandstorm. And try to set up a rain dance so that so that water type moves get boosted. Then send in the heavy and use Water Pulse. That's kind of what I'm thinking. But if we do that, we don't want Beast in Black out here. Who will we replace with Beast in Black? Alright, I'm gonna cut back. I'm gonna think on this some more. And I'm gonna cut back when I come up with a team that I like. Alright. So, after thinking some more, I decided that I was doing a little something called overthinking. Because Green Day can honestly just mess up ground types. And even if Clay has Sandstorm, it doesn't matter because Green Day is also a ground type. I'm deciding to teach him... But Mega Drain will give him a lot more sustain. Grass Knot better than Razor Leaf? Let me check. Alright, I'm gonna check Green Day's stats, see what his physical attack's like. I definitely want him to have Grass Knot. Its special attack is actually not that good. But I think because ground types are pretty heavy, Grass Knot's just gonna do a shit ton of damage. So we'll go ahead. I think I want to keep Razor Leaf and then get rid of Mega Drain. This should work fine. I don't think there's a need to do any of that rain dance, any of those rain dance shenanigans I was talking about. I think just holding on to Beast in Black is gonna be fine. Zaliva D is gonna be better for this than Kamara. I still want to be careful. I just don't want to think myself into a hole. I still think having Zaliva D instead of Kamara is gonna be the best option. Just because, like, it's ground type, it's got Levitate, and it's also got Self-Destruct just in case. So, yeah. This is gonna be our team for fighting Clay, if we decide to fight him in this episode. I don't think we'll have time for that, though. Now, what we're gonna do is we are gonna go ahead and... Let's see, do I want to train up on Route 6 or with the cold storage? I think that I am going to train up in the cold storage. And, I think I'm just gonna cut, and then I'll jump ahead when anything interesting happens, because I'm pretty sure the cold storage is just a lot of trainer battles. So yeah, I will see you guys the next time something interesting happens. See ya. Alright, over here I found myself a hidden item. Get ourselves a hyper potion. Alright, so if we talk to this guy down in this alley, he will give us the Rocky Helmet. I remember this item from my competitive days back in like Gen 4 or Gen 5. Obviously it was Gen 5. But Rocky Helmet is a very, very good item for tanky Pokemon. The attacker will also be damaged upon contact. Like a really tanky Pokemon who you know is going to take a lot of hits, a lot of physical hits specifically, you can put the Rocky Helmet on and it'll act as sort of just like extra chip damage. We might put that on Green Day instead of the Miracle Seed. No, we want the in the future. It's a very useful item to have. Over this way to the right, in this dark grass, there's a dive ball. Interesting. Oh, and also there is an item up. Let's see if I can get through here. There's an item up here. You get yourself a protein. That will boost the attack EV of a Pokemon. Alright, so as I was walking around back here, Sharon stopped and interrupted me here. Cat, you think Team Plasma could be in there? I don't like cold places, but we have to check. What a bother. So it seems like this cold storage, he's testing your abilities. Interesting. So this cold storage seems to be a place for story progression, but I want to get all my Pokemon up to like level 30 before we start fighting Team Plasma. So I will cut back when that happens. Up here, going around this grass, we get an item. It's a heart scale. We have a lot of heart scales. Alright. So while we were grinding, Beast in Black leveled up all the way to level 30, which means that we now have a level 30 Pokemon to show that guy on the Driftvale City Market. Let's go ahead and talk to him as soon as this lady gets out of the way. Oh, strong. You great. Take this. We get ourselves an Expert Belt. So we got a lot of good items here. What the Expert Belt does, if we head down here... Oh, nope. The Expert Belt boosts the power of super effective moves. So, the Expert Belt is something that's good to use on a Pokemon that has really good type coverage. Say, for example, you just have like a general, like, I can't think of a specific example right now, but if you have a Pokemon that's like a good physical attacker and learns a bunch of, you know, like they learn like Fire Punch, Ice Punch, Thunder Punch, and then they got like a stab move, you can give the Expert Belt to them to sort of take advantage of their type coverage and allow them to do even more damage than they would normally. Anyways, I will cut back when more interesting stuff happens. Alright, so while we were grinding, Zaliva D learned Ancient Power. We are probably going to replace Rock Tomb with that. Zaliva D is probably going to get a better ground type move at some point in the future. We can replace Mud Slap with that. Ancient Power, 60 power, 100% accurate. May raise all the user stats once, very interesting. But Rock Tomb, a lot of our other Pokemon have Rock Tomb. It's inaccurate. Ancient Power is better. And we're keeping Self-Destruct just, you know, in case of emergencies. Alright, ladies and gentlemen. All of our Pokemon have reached level 30, and we are ready to enter the cold storage. After we enter cold storage, I think I'm going to explore on Route 6 a bit. We'll take on the Driftvale City Gym Leader next episode. There were some moves that potentially could have been learned. Grim Salvo had a bunch of attacks, but all of them were physical, and I viewed none of them as worth keeping. I'm pretty happy with the Hypnosis Curse setup, and I'm not going to replace any of the attacks we have until he gets a special type move. E.g. like Shadow Ball, Psychic, just something for him to use. I know, like, even though his moves are bad, just having Grim Salvo out is good. Hypnosis and Curse is a good combo, and he is levitating, so he does not get hit by ground-type moves. Let's see. I'm gonna go ahead and... I can lead off with Self-Deception. Now let us check out Cold Storage. Well, still. Is there anything more important than strength for trainers like the champion said? I'll never understand and just by thinking about it. What a bother, let's hurry and check inside. When you walk through the containers, some places are frozen, so you go sliding around. Interesting. Keep your dowsing machine up. We got ourselves a net ball up here. Is there any way for us to get it? There isn't. Right? Yeah, there's no way for us to get around that. Alright, so we got some slippity slides. Oh, hello, sir. When it's cold, wear a lot of clothes. Only humans could... Alright, he's battling us. We're challenged by Worker Victor. Starts off with a Panseer. Just with Flame Burst. Interesting. Just keep hitting him with Swift. I love Self-Deception's Technician ability.